For the next 6 days leading up to Donald Trump's inauguration, this will become a familiar and recurring scene. Protests in the streets of Washington, D.C.
To do what must be done to overturn ignorance.
Today's march was led by African-American groups, worried the country will take a step back on civil rights, police reform, and affordable health care.
We will not stand here and say, oh, let them take it. No. We lost an election. We didn't lose our mind.
Passing of a law.
Protesters say their fears are heightened by Trump's cabinet picks, among them Jeff Sessions for Attorney General. Over his political career, Sessions has been accused of making racist remarks and criticized for his record on civil rights issues.
We won't back down. We won't be trumped.
Reverend Al Sharpton said the message today is a call to Democrats and Republicans in Congress to stand up to the president-elect.
Get some backbone.
The march was timed to coincide with Martin Luther King Day on Monday, and came as one of King's friends, a civil rights icon himself, echoed that era of uncompromising defiance when asked about the incoming president.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You do not consider him a legitimate president. Why is that?
I think the Russians participated in helping this man get elected.
Trump fired back on Twitter this morning, declaring that John Lewis should spend more time fixing his district than complaining about election results, ending, "All talk, 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 no action or results." Many took exception to that last line, pointing out Lewis's history on the front lines of the civil rights movement. He was among those beaten by riot police in Selma in 1965, an event which helped speed up passage of the landmark Voting Rights Act. Today's protest was just a preview of what's expected leading up to the inauguration. But the biggest march will take place the day after. That's when tens of thousands are expected to take part in the Women's March on Washington, with dozens of similar events taking place across the U.S. and Canada. Stephen D'Souza, CBC News, New York.